Bobby Buckets back with another episode of NBA Live Mobile. It's actually my first episode in a while. I've actually been out of the country for a little while. But we do have some pretty big updates for the game. So, right here you can see Trophy Blitz case. Win the Trophy Blitz to expand your trophy collection. Trophies can be used in the trophy case sets such as Juggernaut and Signature Series. So, just from what I've seen since I've been back, trophies, especially elite trophies and legend trophies, are probably the biggest key to the game right now. So if we go over and look at sets, so we got the weekly events. You need elite trophies for the big moments packs, elite trophies for all the international players. You need gold trophies for the motivators. Then we go over to players. You have putting 5 legend trophies in to get this legend collectible. So earn a guaranteed legend collectible by adding 5 legend trophies. Basically, right now, elite trophies at the very cheapest are about 20,000. And I think on average they sell for about 25,000. So that is going to provide a lot of different opportunities for coin making and stuff like that. I did have a notification saying there was a Tracy McGrady card as well. I'm not seeing that quite yet. It was also talking about the Isaiah Thomas card. That's pretty cool because he's probably one of my all-time favorites, just because he's probably the best Piston of all time. But as you can see, you need a lot of elite trophies, basically for all of the sets. Very glad that I got Shaq whenever I did. Let's see, where's Shaq? Where's Shaq? Did I miss him on here? Oh, yeah, there he is. So I already have Shaq on my other account. I don't have him on this account, and definitely not going to go for it because with the current price, let's see, 25K per elite trophy, that would cost me 2.5 million coins just to get that Shaq. So it wouldn't be worth it for me right now. But basically, the game totally revolves around elite trophies right now. So I'm kind of trying to find some methods for getting elite trophies. And I'll be doing more videos on that in the future. Also planning on doing some videos for Pokemon Go. I know that's been all the rage for the past 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to get going on that. I haven't been able to get it working on my phone, and I don't have data on my tablet. So working on that, but hopefully I'll have some videos on that sometime in the future. So we have these other new sets. Got the off-season gold off-season movers. So earn a guaranteed gold off-season mover player with a chance at off-season movers Durant by adding 10 silver off-season movers and 2 gold trophies. I'm guessing that's from one of the events that's been going on. And then we have the off-season master Durant. Once again, more elite trophies, more gold trophies, have some of those collectibles, and you need that 87 Kevin Durant. So that would be a really nice card to have. I'll probably do a video on that later, just trying to check out the stats and see kind of what some of the international stats are. There's just a lot of stuff that's been added since I've been gone. I won't be able to cover it all in this video, but I am going to do some pack openings. The legend packs are back. All right. I didn't even realize that. So yesterday it was the dunk packs that were here, but now we got the legend packs. So I'm actually going to be opening both of those. Really hoping I can get something good. I've been waiting on these for a long time. I think they've been back a couple times. We're going to open them one at a time. All right, Seth Curry starting out. Not looking great so far. Paul Millsap. Come on, give me something good. Greg Monroe. Elvin Hayes featured year. Not a terrible pull, but definitely not what I was looking for. We're going to open the second one. Hopefully we can get more than one collectible because that seems like not really a great deal, especially considering they cost 100,000. We do get a throwback J.R. Smith. So that's a decent card. But not really looking for cards here, looking for good collectibles. Ooh, all right. So we get the Isaiah Thomas featured year. That's actually a pretty good pull. And then we get DeMar DeRozan. I'm going to go and check out some of these collectibles, see what the price is trending at right now. Let's see. So we're going to search by Elite Collectibles. Let's see. Okay, so we got all these. It looks like they're all selling for really, really cheap. So not sure that those are going to be worth it. By those, I mean the Legend packs, because they cost 100,000. And it looks like most of these, of course, those are all impact things, so that's not very helpful. But all of these different collectibles are about 30,000 at max, I believe. So if we go back to the sets, let's see, players. We're going to look at the Legends primarily. So we got that Isaiah Thomas collectible. So we actually need 3 of those featured year, 2 Pistons team ones, 1 jersey, 1 Legend trophy, and 15 Elite trophies. So actually, doesn't seem like it'll be too expensive, even if they're all 30,000 apiece. Let's see, that would be 30,000, 90,000, 180,000. Legend trophy is probably going to be the most expensive thing on there with that. Actually, the Elite trophies altogether will be the most expensive thing. I am trying to figure out the cheapest way to get Elite trophies. Seems like one of the ways is actually going to be to buy bronze trophies, which is going to sound tedious, but it'll make sense in a second. So we'll go to bronze trophies, see if there's any up for 101. I know there's lots of bronze players up for 101. Okay, so you're going to have a hard time getting the bronze trophies for 101. Let's try 150. So it looks like that's going to be a better option. You might not be able to get them immediately, but there are going to be a lot more. So basically, if you can get them for 100 coins, you then go to sets, go to upgrades, and then go to bronze trophy exchange them for silver trophies. That's about 500 apiece, which is way cheaper than silver trophies cost. Once you have 5 of those, put them into gold trophies. So that's going to cost 2,500 apiece. Once again, way cheaper than gold trophies cost. And then put the gold trophies into elite trophies. That's going to be 5,000 apiece. Way, way, way cheaper than those cost. So right now, that's what I'm going to be working on. It is going to be tedious to do that, so hopefully I'll be able to find some more productive methods. I've also been trading in a lot of these bronze players, primarily because I've just been pulling them out of pro packs, and there's a lot more need for trophies than there is for bronze players. So you can easily get tons of bronze players for 101 coins each. Basically, nobody needs them at all. So that's pretty easy. Unfortunately, they did really, really nerf these trophy packs, so a lot of times you're going to get double bronzes. Sometimes you'll get a bronze and a silver, sometimes you'll get a double silver. It's really annoying. I don't think I've pulled a gold trophy or an elite trophy yet since I've started doing this. And right now I'm having pretty terrible luck. As you can see, I've only pulled bronze trophies so far. So if you do the math, you spend 900 coins on each of these things. Or if you're like me, you get all these guys from pro packs. So for me, it's more of like a garbage disposal thing than anything else. So basically, we'll go back and look basically what are the odds that you'll make coins. So right there, we get a silver trophy. So we're gonna go back to auctions and check out like the standard price for bronze trophies. So let's see, 300. I'm pretty sure they go for less than 300. No, they do sell for 300, maybe 400. This is boring. Sorry if it's boring, don't watch. I could care less. So it looks like 400 coins is about the standard price. So basically, whenever you're putting those guys in, you're spending about 900 coins apiece. At minimum, you're making 400 coins per trophy. And if you're getting silver trophies, I believe those are actually about 1250 for standard. No, that's not what I wanted. Collectibles. So yeah, about 1250 for silver trophies. So basically, long story short, that's one of the best coin making methods right now is just buying those bronze players for 101 coins each, and then putting them in there. But I can see some people are getting bored, so I will get to the pack openings. Basically, gonna bust through a bunch of these pro packs. Hopefully, I can go. I can get some decent pulls. We also have the new starter pack, 3 items, 2 silver items, with a chance at a gold or elite player, which basically means you're just going to get a bunch of bronze and silvers. So we're going to stick with our pro packs, go ahead and get started and see if we can get something good. Right off the bat, Pau Gasol, so we made back all the coins that we spent on that one. Basically, if we get an 80 or above, we will make our coins back. How long am I streaming for? Till I run out of coins. Let's see. I've spent, including the legend packs, I've spent 200k. So I'll probably go maybe to 1.5 million. It'll probably depend on how good my pack luck is. So haven't pulled anything great yet, but hopefully we'll be able to pull a couple elites. I imagine there's probably a lot of new cards out that I've missed out on. Pulled 3 legends. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Basically, just thinking about the math for the pro packs, if you pull a gold, that's about 4,000. If you pull a silver, I think that's maybe 1,000. Ooh, Kevin Love, that's a solid pull. So it's very hard to lose coins on pro packs unless you just have terrible, terrible luck. As you can see right now, I'm still pulling pretty much all of them are 80 and above. It looks like they've increased the odds because I've watched as we get a double gold. I've watched other people's videos. It seemed like 80 and above are relatively common, and before that wasn't the case. As we get an impact Draymond right there, so another solid pull. But it does seem like they have increased the pack odds, not necessarily for elites. I haven't seen as many elites pulled, but I am seeing a lot more 78, 79s, and 80s. So hopefully just those solid pulls will help me be able to stay in the positive. Ooh, so we get Corey Joseph right there. He can actually go into the International Canada set, which will help me get 86 overall Andrew Wiggins. So that's actually a pretty decent pull to go alongside that Brook Lopez. There's just a lot more content to the game now, so there's a lot more things that you can do to get a lot of different stuff. For the person asking, do I play Pokemon Go? I'm trying to get it going right now. My phone's being kind of stupid, so I'm kind of trying to get that worked out. But if I do upload videos, it'll be on my Counter Console account, so I'll be sure to put that down in the description so you guys can check that out. Right now, I do not have... I think I have 1 Pokemon in the game. Alright, solid trophy pack, so I'm pretty happy with that one. But back to Pokemon Go. I only have 1 card, or 1 Pokemon, and that is from the first one that you get. So I got Charmander. So hopefully I'll be able to get that going. It does seem like it's going to be pretty fun. It's pretty much... I've never seen a game impact the entire world as quickly as Pokemon Go has. So basically the game has taken over. It's doing a lot against childhood obesity because you have to go out and actually look for the Pokemon rather than just sitting in your room and playing a game. So that is really awesome. Obviously, it's also encouraged a lot of people to join the community for the game, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to getting into that and just getting involved in the game. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some solid videos. Right now, we're not getting a whole lot from our pulls. Still haven't pulled any elites yet. hopefully I'll get something good before the end of this video. It seemed like I think they've been changing the odds a lot and kind of experimenting for all the different odds for various packs. So it seems like for pro packs, they've increased the odds that you'll get a better gold player, but they've decreased the odds that you'll get an elite, because whenever the game first went out internationally, it was super, super easy to pull elites. And that basically just caused the price of elites to go way down. So I imagine they're probably compensating for that, which is why I'm having a hard time with that right now. And I think I was in the last couple of videos as well. But they're probably just trying to make it fair for everybody. All right, that's a solid pull. We get a 79 Ibaka alongside that impact card. Ooh, Karl Anthony Towns, 83. I didn't realize that his rating went up that far. That's pretty good. So getting lots of 80s, 81s, 82s, 83s, but not getting any elites so far. I know they do have a lot more solid base players that you can pull, like that Kevin Durant. Another 83, you can pull that Durant. You can pull 89 Steph Curry. Just because of all the different lineups, there's a lot of different options for what you can pull. But for some reason, either they changed the odds or Pro Packs just don't like me right now. But hopefully our pack luck will get going in a little bit here. Still lots and lots of just golds. Be sure to comment what your best pull was. They have a Legend Tracy McGrady. Okay, that's what I thought, but I was looking at the sets and didn't see him on there. I might try to go back and see if I can do more about that. He's another one of my all-time favorites. Well, maybe not my all-time favorites, but he was in his prime whenever I was pretty young, so it was cool to be able to watch him a long time ago. Probably one of the best scorers of all time. I think he had, I can't remember exactly what it was, but he had like 12 points in 30 seconds or something like that against the Spurs, I believe it was, which was one of the greatest end-of-the-game performances of all time, alongside what Reggie Miller did. I can't remember. That one was longer ago. But we do pull another international player, so we get Kelly Olynyk, which can go towards that Andrew Wiggins, which I'm pretty sure same set as the other one that I pulled. 13 points, my bad. But hopefully I'll be able to pull some more international players to go towards those guys. I am still having a hard time with these pulls. For some reason, I guess the packs just don't like me today. Because even back when we had hoops packs, I would have pulled an elite by now. So not sure what's going on. Everybody, we do pull another 80. So lots of decent golds, no good elites. Also, big news yesterday, the NBA decided that they were going to pull the All-Star game out of Charlotte. So very upset about that, just because of, for a lot of reasons. Very short-sighted by the NBA. Not sure why they would punish a private organization for legislation by the state. Also, I worked at the Hornet Stadium, so I was pretty excited that I was going to get to work the All-Star game. Now I'm not going to get to work the All-Star game. Just sad that I don't know. I don't really understand the reasoning behind what they did. But hey, the NBA is going to do what they want to do. I've seen lots of arguments just about the NBA's double standard, about how China, just all the terrible things that the Chinese government has allowed, and yet they're making all sorts of deals with China, and yet they won't have the All-Star game in Charlotte because they don't like a law that they passed. Oh my goodness. And so I'm full. Let's see. Somebody commented last time. My inventory has been filled up, so that might be the end of the pack opening. That's part of the reason I was trying to sell those bronze players earlier or put them into sets. We will go back real quick. Let's see if we can find that Tracy McGrady, because somebody commented and said that there was one. Maybe he's international? No, not international. We will go ahead and put those players toward that Andrew Wiggins. So that's pretty solid. Got Kelly Joseph and Olynyk, so all we need now is that Tristan Thompson and those Canada collectibles. But that is going to be about it for this episode. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.